What's up, guys? It's me, Chris. I'm just gonna post a video. Um, I am changing my whole channel around. I know I did an update video, um, I think a year ago, probably a year ago now, talking about different stuff that I'm gonna try to do, regular upload schedule, all that. Um, But what I'm doing with this channel is I'm going to mix urban legends, my practice as a witch, and the paranormal that I do research on because I love the paranormal. Um, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to do like paranormal video, urban legend, witch video, or I'm just gonna do paranormal and then a witch one. This video, on the other hand, is going to be part of the witch video that I'm going to make as my practice as a witch. These that I'm going to show you, these are books that I have used with my own practice, and they are amazing books. 10 out of 10. I'd recommend reading them. There are some things that I kind of don't like with them, but then again, you know, it's I read them, when I got a little more information on the practice. So my first book that I'm going to show, this is a really old book. This is a big book. This is called Magic Witchcraft. This is the Encyclopedia of Magic and Witchcraft. Um, this book basically runs down with the history of the stuff behind, magic and witchcraft. One of my very good friends gave this to me because, she didn't want it anymore. She didn't see the point of keeping it, and she knew that since I was practicing, this would probably help me a little more. Um, that's what each of the pages look like. I mean, to a lot of people, it would look like a picture book, but it really gives good information on the history and what things, symbols, all of that gets used. That book, I don't know how old that is, but that is an old book. I've tried looking it in stores and other bookstores and all that. I think I've tried looking it online and I couldn't find it. So, you're saying, let's say you're like, oh, well, I want to learn a little more about spells, potions, and all this. So this is the one book. This is a witchcraft, a handbook of magic spells and potions. Um, this book basically, you know, gives you a rundown of spells and stuff that you can, use in your practice. Um, this is one of two books. I'm going to show you the other book that I really don't like because they go into the archangels of Christianity in both of these. And, there are some people that are Christian witches that worship, the saints and the angels and all that. Um, but personally, for me, when I came up to those pages, I would skip them and then I would read on. This is the second one, Wikipedia. This is basically a book that explains the basis of Wicca, a form of witchcraft. This is another book that I didn't like because of the Christian stuff that is in it. When I came to those pages, I skipped them and I just read on. So, let's say that you're into, crystals, stones, and all of that. I have 3 books that I definitely would recommend getting because these books have actually literally helped me figure out what my crystals and stones were. So the first one is just called Crystals. This is a book that has, the different pages that have crystals and all that. Um, so you want to, if you want to read in on something like that, this is a book that you can get. I think I got this book at my local witch store. I live in the capital region. So the bookstore that I got this from was called Earthbound. It's a really good book. Another book that's the Crystal Dictionary, 100 Crystals for Positive Manifestation. So this book I got at Five Below for $5. Um, it just, it goes overview and it just shows what each stone is and it gives the name. Definitely recommend a book like this if you're wanting to get into crystals. And the next book is called Healing Crystals, and this is basically just a book around different crystals that can be used for healing. Another book, 10 out of 10. Nice read, excellent. So, and we're going to talk, let's say that you're wanting to be like a green witch or a witch that works with herbs and spices and all of that. I have this book. It's called Herbal Remedies. I don't think that this book is getting sold anymore. I'm not overly sure, but I got this from my mom. My mom, she used to make herbal teas and all of that. And then, she had this just to read. Then when we moved, she didn't want the book anymore, so I took it. Originally, she got this book at Christmas Tree Shop. If I can remember that correctly. I've had this book for so long. This is one of my older books. This is one of my older books for my collection. So if you want to learn about herbs, spices, anything like that, you could try to see if you can find this online. I'll get closer, Herbal Remedies. But from what I've been seeing with the majority of my older books, I haven't been able to find them online. So, let's say that you're into astrology, the zodiac signs, and all of that other good stuff. This book is Astrology. This book just, goes into the different things about the planets, the zodiac signs, what's your sun sign, what's your moon sign. It's a good book, and for those that are interested in doing tarot cards or oracle cards, this book I'd highly recommend. I'd highly recommend getting this book. I got this at Five Below for I think $2. This book basically has a rundown of each card. It gives you the upright meanings, the reverse meanings, the numerology ones, and the astrology one. So if you're really into reading tarot cards, oracle, I would definitely say get this book, because if you read more into this and you see what the upright meanings for these cards are and the reverse meanings of these cards. If you're giving a reading with tarot cards, you could just shuffle your deck and then boom, 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 you'll be done. And you can explain why these cards showed this person or whatever this person is going through. I know I go live on my social media, Facebook. I'm on TikTok at Lord of Death 98. If you want to go on and follow that there, I go and I try to explain more about witchcraft, and I also try to eliminate the incorrect information that a lot of people that are baby witches, we're going to call them baby witches, think that they know what they're doing when they've only been practicing for 3-4 months or even 6 months. I have been practicing my craft and my religion for going on 14 years. I am a high priest of my own studies. I am a solitary person. I'm not in a coven. I don't recommend anyone getting into a coven if you're not comfortable, because there's a lot of responsibilities that you have to do if you're in a coven. But that's the video. Like I said at the beginning, and I'm going to say it again at the end, I'm going to be merging my main channel and my witchcraft channel together, where this is going to be like my solitary main channel. I'm going to talk about urban legends, paranormal, and my stuff for practicing as a witch. Again, I'm on TikTok at Lord of Death 98. And if you guys want to go over there, follow me on there and just look at the videos that I've done. I will, I would appreciate it. I know I told my followers that were on my TikTok that started following me to follow me on here and subscribe and all this other stuff because of me being on there. But that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell in order to be notified when I upload a new video. And remember, everything isn't what it seems.